My name is Mike Lovejoy and I work for Baxter Subaru, and this is the 2020 Subaru Forester. Now today I'm going to show you what makes this car stand out from all of its competitors, both in its convenience and its capability, that make the Forester such a great choice. Right when you step inside a Forester, you notice two things. One, it was really easy to get into this car, and that's mostly because Subaru focused on making these door openings both in the front and in the rear really wide, so that way folks can get in and out of these cars easier, whether it's kids or elderly folks or just anybody. Anything that's easier to get into is easier on your body over time. So Foresters are really easy to live with just because it's so simple to get in and out of here. And then once you are in here and you close that door, there's no kind of tinny sound when you do that because the noise, vibration, and harshness has been dramatically reduced in the new 2020 Forester. Not just compared to other previous Forester generations, but just in this class in general. It's a quiet place to be in here. You don't feel like you're getting jostled around by all of the uneven stuff in Omaha's notorious potholes. It's a nice place to be in here. And speaking of that, you've got soft touch materials all through the dash, the nice padded armrests and everything, piano black accents going through the middle of the console. This sport model has this really neat burnt orange type of effect going through everything with the stitching and the paint on here as well. Plus, for convenience, you've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard on every Forester. So you can plug in your smartphone and use your multimedia stuff, your music, your navigation, text messaging, voice commands, not just on the screen, but easily accessible through your voice command system in the car. So you don't even have to lift a finger to use some of those features. It's just a really nice place to be, and definitely feels upscale for the segment. One of the things I mentioned while we were going through the interior is Subaru's EyeSight safety system, and I want to actually show you that and go over that just a little. These two stereoscopic cameras mounted on the top part of the cabin behind the windshield are EyeSight, and part of its simplicity is just how simple it is. It's literally just those two. There's no extra sensors in the front, there's no radar or laser or things like that that can get interfered with or can get damaged from things hitting your front bumper. As long as your windshield is clear and as long as you can see, EyeSight can see. And EyeSight is taking data from both of those cameras to combine them and essentially give the system depth perception that allows it to calculate closing distances between you and other cars, other trucks, motorcycles, pedestrians, you name it. If you're getting too close too quickly, the system will warn you first, and then it'll actually hit the brakes for you if you still haven't yet. It also does that lane detection, which not only will beep if you go over the line left or right, but it'll also take corrective action if you have that adaptive steering feature turned on, or even lane centering when you're using it in conjunction with cruise control on the highway. It's very simple to use, makes traveling very easy, but even with all that extra stuff turned off, with EyeSight running in the background, you've got one of the top-rated safety systems in the industry working for you at all times. It's nice to have a second set of eyes on the road. The name Subaru has been synonymous with all-wheel drive for decades, and there's good reason for that. This system is incredibly effective at how it is able to transfer power equally to all wheels. And most cars, even today, still can't say that about their all-wheel drive systems. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive, symmetry literally means that the same power you can supply to the front left wheel, you can also supply to the rear right. So regardless of where that grip is, even if it's only on one tire, the Subaru can send all of its available power to that wheel to keep you moving forward and keep you out of trouble. That's why this system has been so embraced by places that have terrible, crummy weather. It's kind of become the unofficial state car of places like that. And it's offered standard on the Forester, and also the Forester pairs it with 8.7 inches of ground clearance to give you even more capability. So there you have it, the 2020 Subaru Forester. If you need more reasons to get a Forester, come by Baxter Subaru and check one out. Or we can even take one to you. There's a fantastic selection of Foresters available right now with some great offers as well. And since Baxter Subaru is the #1 volume retailer in the region, there's a good chance that we can find the right one just for you. Thanks for watching.